Hello everyone and welcome to my CS24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 90 Day Fiancé signs Angela Deem's life's falling apart amid terrified update, being called a scammer, possible money woes and Michael split. Angela Deem from 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after, appears to be struggling to maintain control of her life amid signs of financial difficulties. Initially, she was thankful to have met her Nigerian husband, Michael Ilisanmi. However, things took a turn for the worse after they married, as Michael repeatedly cheated on her, causing Angela to question their relationship. Despite this, she decided to give their marriage another chance and brought Michael to the United States on a spousal visa in December 2023. However, their relationship quickly deteriorated once they started living together in Georgia. In February 2024, Michael fled from Angela's house, citing an inability to handle her aggressive and accusatory behavior. Michael relocated to Houston, Texas, and connected with a new group of friends, celebrating the 4th of July and Thanksgiving in 2024 with them. Through a fundraising campaign, Michael also raised $52,000 to afford legal fees to fight Angela in court. With Angela no longer exerting control over him, Michael is striving to establish himself as a content creator and influencer. He has gained a significant following on various social media platforms and is willing to participate in other reality TV shows. While Michael appears to be thriving in the United States, Angela is struggling every day with emotional baggage and financial troubles. She recently reposted a message on her Instagram story from @healthyhabits_bisharan_r, which read, "She did it alone. She did it broke. She did it bruised, drained, lost, and terrified." It seems Angela is feeling emotionally wounded after Michael's betrayal. Despite his infidelities, she never expected him to leave her so suddenly. Angela trusted her heart and brought Michael to America with the hope of starting fresh with him. Although she bears responsibility for the end of her marriage to Michael, it looks like he used her to achieve his American dream. Now, Angela likely struggles to trust anyone and feels afraid to open her heart again. She seems lost because she followed her instincts to be with Michael, only to be left with deep emotional scars that will take years to heal. There are rumors Angela has been fired from the franchise, which has likely put a financial strain on her as she's the provider for her grandchildren. Even Michael asked Angela for a fair division of their assets and spousal support. In the midst of these financial hardships, a TikToker has accused Angela of committing an online flight ticket scam. Angela was tired of these allegations and responded via their algorithms. It stops. It stops. It stops. They say that by the time a relationship's troubles arrive in public view, the cracks have been festering some time. For Angela Deem and Michael Ilisanmi, their split feels like a slow-motion collapse. One that's messy, charged with accusation, and haunted by money, trust, and the glare of fame. The shifting fault lines. From the start, their union had elements of tension that were either unspoken or submerged. Angela's suspicion that Michael was acting with ulterior motives, especially around his visa and access to U.S. opportunities, was a recurring theme in their televised quarrels. People.com. +2. Screen Rant. +2. Michael, on his side, responded by alleging mistreatment, both emotional and physical, in court filings. Sarcasm. +1. He moved to dismiss an annulment claimed by Angela, arguing that the marriage was valid and that some of Angela's public claims against him were made in bad faith. Sarcasm. One detail that looms large. Between 2018 and 2023, Michael allegedly sent Angela over $200,000. Sarcasm. +2. Screen Rant. +2. That sum raises questions, not just of financial support but of motive, trust, and power. Money as leverage, money as vulnerability. In many romantic conflicts, money is rarely just a practical matter. It becomes a metaphor, a weapon, a ledger of obligations. In this case, Angela's prior income from 90 Day Fiancé and Michael's transfers back to her mean that money is tangled up in both affection and suspicion. On one hand, Angela accused Michael of using her to secure a visa and trying to profit off their marriage. People.com. On the other, Michael claims he sent her funds as part of their shared life plan, that she was holding them until she could legally work and support them. Sarcasm. In his filings, he states the money was wired at her request, with the idea that Angela was building a financial cushion while she pursued licensure and work. Sarcasm. For fans and observers, the back and forth over those hundreds of thousands becomes a battleground. Who is the real giver? Who is the exploiter? Who is justified in asking for a reckoning? The emotional toll. Beyond the dollars and legal motions, this story is raw, emotional, and steeped in regret. After the tell-all finale, Michael officially exited their shared home, declaring publicly that he could take no more. The fights, the mistrust, the repeated accusations. People.com. +1. In his video, Michael claimed he came to the U.S. with hope, but found something very different. People.com. Angela, in her own messaging, warned of courtroom battles to come. People.com. Angela's statements at the tell-all were cutting. She revealed that despite her love, she could no longer trust Michael, accusing him of lies and manipulation. People.com. The separation feels less like a clean break than the scorekeeping of a bruised relationship. Each side is laying claim to legitimacy, truth, and damages. The public's involvement and the spectacle of reality TV. Strangest albatrosses for Angela and Michael is that their private trauma plays out on camera. Their arguments, accusations, and even legal filings become fodder for show recaps and gossip sites. The stakes are higher when your audience watches your breakdown. Michael launched a GoFundMe to cover legal fees in his fight against Angela's annulment. He asked fans to help him mount a defense, and the campaign gained traction quickly. The Sun. +1. That move invites viewers into the fray. Supporters of Michael see generosity, desperation, or vindication. Critics of Angela see exposure. Angela, meanwhile, has posted cryptic messages on social media about trust, betrayal, and consequence, amplifying the public drama. Page 6. She's taunted that she'll see Michael in court or on a plane, signaling that their dispute won't conclude quietly. People.com. In short, this isn't just a breakup. It's a reality TV saga with lawsuits, accusations, and social media flair. What may lie ahead? So where might this go from here? Court battles and division of assets. If Angela and Michael can't find a private resolution, courts will decide who keeps what, who pays legal fees, and whether spousal support or asset division is owed. In his filings, Michael already sought assignment of Angela's earnings and reimbursement for fees. Sarcasm. Reputational fallout. For both parties, their public images are on the line. Angela's assertive, aggressive persona will be judged differently as public scrutiny intensifies. Any finding of wrongdoing might shift fan loyalty. Michael's narrative of having been victimized or manipulated could either rally support or backfire if counterclaims stick. Silver linings or scars. If either of them can emerge with clarity and financial footing intact, there may be room for reinvention. But emotionally, such a bitter, public split often leaves scars, especially when relationships have been steeped in suspicion from the start. A human take. It's tempting as a viewer or a critic to take sides. Angela is the villain, or Michael exploited her. But part of this saga's resonance lies in its ambiguity. Each party has legitimate claims of injury, betrayal, and disillusionment. Angela's fear that she was being used, her insistence on proof and honesty, those reflect real heartbreak and betrayal. Michael's insistence that he supported her financially, that he was demeaned or worn down, feels equally real. At its core, their story is about the collision of love, expectation, and power. One party can give all they have, emotion, money, sacrifices, and still be accused of deception. The other can struggle to be believed in their pain. And when you add the glare of cameras, the pressure of public opinion, and the fact that each revelation becomes a headline, compromise becomes almost impossible.